Hi, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 16th to the 31st, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out immensely, especially since I had to take a break to take care of ill family members. So, thank you all so much. You're getting me back on that YouTube algorithm, and I could not be more grateful to each and every one of you. So, you guys really are superheroes. Thank you so much. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during this time, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. This is the Five of Wands. That's a good energy to be mindful of. The Five of Wands is chaos. So here we have little boys, fighting. Well, they're not so little, but they're boys. They're fighting, and it can be fighting that gets blown out of hand, or playing. It starts off as playing. It starts off as something fun, and then all of a sudden, it becomes something a lot more ego based, a lot more, I want to say sinister. That's what spirit is saying, but I think sinister is a bit of a harsh word. But here, there's this sense of like, okay, it starts off all fun and games, and then egos get in and people's feelings get hurt. And it's just bullying. It's just what comes down to it. It's also gossip. It's getting, really petty. So here, that's what we need to be mindful of. It's something that we can look at and be like, oh, well, that sounds like fun, or oh, that's good. But it can really start to take an ugly turn. And if we want to be part of things, because you don't know what exactly is going to start to take an ugly turn, but just know when it starts to not feel right to you, when you start to look at things and think, oh, well, that's getting a bit petty, or that was a bit, uncalled for. Step back, because that's going to be the best thing for you. If other people don't get it, that's on them. But for you, stepping back and really saying, you know what, I'm keeping a higher energy vibration and just saying love, 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 peace, 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 heal, heal, heal around you, and grounding yourself in that energy can be a really positive thing. It really can be. It can mean that certain people stay away from you, or you feel ostracized from certain things because your energy is just so different from other people's that they're not going to want to come to you. That's okay. That is okay. You'll start to see that different energies, different people enter into your life. So let's see here what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. So this is luminous. And I love this card because it always makes me think when I was a little girl, grew up in Connecticut. And here, one time there was a lunar moth on the tree outside of the house, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely like this big, beautiful lunar moth. And that is what I think of here. It's like something wonderful that's fleeting, because lunar moths do not live very long, that just kind of takes your breath away. And so during this time, that's what Spirit's saying. There's going to be something beautiful and fleeting that comes into your life. Don't try to hold on to it. Like, don't go out and try to capture the lunar moth. Let it live its life and, enjoy its freedom and its being. But cherish that beauty. Just really cherish that beauty. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, angels. Okay. I'm going to move this down just a bit for you guys. Okay, so what's really interesting here is that we start with the Eight of Pentacles. We're crowned with the Eight of Pentacles. That means this is a time, Leo, where we can work like nobody else. I mean, seriously, we can, be driven and, you know, and focused and really into the details of things, really focused on refining our craft, refining, what either what we're working towards, like financially working towards, and what brings in the money, so our job, but also what we value as much as money. We're not going to be really looking at things, maybe even in a sense. Okay, so what Spirit is saying here is that we can take things a little bit too seriously. And even what we do for fun, we're going to be like, well, it has to be perfect. And Spirit's like, okay, take the perfect out of it and let the enjoyment come in. Joyous is going to be something that we really need to focus on during this time. Because as we're working, if we put that joy in our work, people will start to see it. People will take note of it. And we will take note of it ourselves because we're going to be like, wow, that's really something beautiful that guides me. Wow, that's really something beautiful that opens up the door. Now, there's Pisces energy here, right? And there's Scorpio energy. Now, Scorpio energy is reversed, so we can be having a bit of difficulty with the Scorpio, but Pisces energy isn't reversed, so we can be having a very positive reaction to a Pisces energy. This is going to be a time where we look at things that are changing, and we're going to start to see that we ourselves are changing, evolving, growing and waxing and waning and, you know, getting to a new place within our lives or taking flight. And it's going to be in the darkness. That's why the luminous, the lunar moth, now here, the moon card coming forward, there's going to be something about night that is very inspirational for you. It's going to be a bit about like spreading your wings, flying, going after things. It can be that you embrace the nighttime as like your time, right? A sense of, oh, well, I work, I take care of things in the home, and then excuse me. And then I have a bit of quiet time. And this is the time that I'm going to really embrace what I want to do for me, like what needs to be done for me. And we're going to see that we're spreading our wings more and more. We're finding the place that we want to be more and more, but that a lot is changing within our lives. We're not really listening to spirit. So here we have, the god of the underworld, which is Arwen, I believe. Yeah, Arwen. And we have the white dogs with the red ears. Now, in Welsh mythology, okay, because that's what these cards are based off of, white dogs, red ears, those are the animals of the spirit world guiding us. So here, there's a sense of like the spirit world wanting to guide us, but we're not really being connected to what they're saying or to what's being presented to us. So just be aware of that. There's also lies around us that we might not see as lies. And this could be something that's having us really be regretful, okay? Because Spirit is saying here with the Five of Cups, change your mind, change your life. And with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, there is a sense that we're seeing everybody else as having a really great time. Like, oh my gosh, you're having a great time. It's so much easier for you. It's so hard for me. We need to be mindful about this because this energy can really pull us down. We want to take flight. We want to take flight. We're working really hard towards our goals, but we have this energy here that can kind of mess with our heads a bit, where it's like, I'm not listening to spirit. And it can be because we're just so focused in the here and the now. And that's why spirit is telling us, the petty differences of today are not going to guide your spirit to the place that you need them to be. And so change your mind and change your life because we have the repeat of the number five. Five is a freedom number, but five is also a number that can get kind of caught up in the little things. Like the little things become very, very, very important. And with eight, we crowning us, the number eight is a number very much that is very serious. We can take things a little bit too seriously, a little bit too like structuredly, a structured approach to things. And Spirit's saying here, but you want to take flight, right? We have the Luna Moth, we have the owl. You want to take flight, you want to soar. And that's not going to be as structured. It's riding wing currents, it's ups and downs, and, movement of the body and movement of the soul and movement of the self. So that's what we're going to need. We're going to want to be very structured, very much like, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. I mean, we're represented by the Straight card in the major arcana. That's the eighth card. And so we have that tendency to be a little bit more structured. And that's why I was saying, Spirit was saying in my head, there's three eights. And I was like, no, there's two eights. But you yourself are also an eight. So you bring that energy forward. Change your mind, change your life. It's going to be so easy to look at things and be heartbroken, upset, overwhelmed. It's not fair. And a lot of life isn't fair. That's part of it. And it can be very, very frustrating. Turn around. turn around, they're the Two of Cups, and that's healing, beautiful love. And that's a very powerful thing. It moves us to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles reversed is that we're going to be looking at people and thinking, oh my gosh, you guys have it so much easier than I do. And they could, and they could not. What people portray is not necessarily what they are or what they have. So be very mindful about this. We're going to tend to look at everybody else with these beautiful rose-colored glasses, and then we look at ourselves and we're like, ugh, it's not that, and we're frustrated. So just know that forever people have curated what we see, how we perceive things. But now it's even more because we are bombarded with social media. We're bombarded with filtered everything, edited moments from everybody's life that just look so perfect and so put together. And it's not real. It's all an illusion. We start to look at that illusion and we shine the spotlight that is, a Leo on it because we're ruled by the sun. And we'll be like, oh, huh. But it's going to take a bit. And if we're not being guided by spirit, it's just going to take a little bit longer. So our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the world reversed. This isn't about being in the center of the world, right? This isn't about going out and doing this and doing that. This is going to be a time that's much more personal. It's much more, powerful that way because it's very focused on us. So this is a time where we don't feel like the world is open to us. And that can feel very upsetting. And it's like, oh, another battle. But what Spirit is saying is that it doesn't feel like the world is open to us because right now we need to focus on us and our power. And it brings us then to our subconscious spirit message. And here it is blessed. It's reversed. So we're not feeling blessed. And that is a very powerful thing to feel, to not feel blessed. And so here it's like you are blessed. Embrace the power of being blessed and say to yourself, like I like to say to myself, I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed. Because sometimes I forget, sometimes life gets hard and things get difficult. And it's like, oh my gosh, I have to do this again and you have to do that again. So here, whisper to yourself or just repeat it in your head. I am blessed, I am blessed, I am blessed. And you start to believe it because we just hear it over and over again. Our subconscious tarot message is the Seven of Wands. We're really ready for a fight. We're really ready to have to defend ourselves, stand our ground, be like, yeah, I got this, don't worry about it, type of thing. And it's draining us. It's overwhelming to us. So acknowledging that and saying subconsciously, yeah, I'll stand up for what I believe in, but always being on guard, always being vigilant, never giving myself a break. That's impossible. That makes it all impossible. So just remember that. Be kinder to yourself, be gentler to yourself. And as much as we want to argue with fools during this time and we want to make them see the way that we see things, sometimes you just have to let them go. It's like, bless them, let them be on their way. Because their energy gets to, be in the vibrational sphere of other people. It's not in ours. So go on your way. I don't need to change you. And you're certainly not going to change me. And we don't need to have an argument about this because where is this going to get us? Both being frustrated. And I'm done with that. All right, Leo, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Leo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have an absolutely wonderful end of May. Don't take it all so seriously that we're going to really want to. All right. God bless. Bye.